Hello, welcome back to We Three Geeks. Again here, you're seeing us. First off, I'll make note again, we're kind of filming a few episodes kind of in one setting, just because of time constraints. You know, eventually someday we'll probably get that worked out, so you're not only seeing us in the same clothes, or like, my God, they are nerds.
Favorite shirt.
They're dirty nerds. But anyway, welcome back again. Today we're going to be talking about basically the movie season, the summer movies coming out. You know, by the time you might see this, Iron Man 3 might be out already, which is coming up this next coming weekend. I'm excited for that. But yeah, this guy here, this is Anthony Gerard, and strong man. And this guy here is Cody Meyer, artiste extraordinaire. And I'm Terrence Jensen. I'm the guy in the middle, which is true. I am.
You are kind of in the middle, aren't you?
I am in the middle. That was so dumb. But anyway, it's fine. So yeah, movies this season seems pretty strong. I mean, there's a lot of freaking movies coming out that I do want to see. I mean, I guess I'll start off like right now. I don't know. Like this is kind of I think one of the movies that is like maybe hit and miss. I think. One thing I'll mention first, I guess, before I get into it, is Oblivion. That was that last weekend, but I think it's kind of where the season started was with Oblivion. I liked Oblivion; it was a good movie. I won't go too much farther into that. But this weekend, which is what is today again? Tell me today's date.
This would be.
It's yesterday,
Friday.
Today's Friday. Yeah, what's the day? Because I forget. I'm trying to remember because
26th, I think.
Yeah,
is it 26th? Okay.
Yeah, 26th.
So, Pain and Gain came out this weekend. I know that was kind of a big movie. Michael Bay movie. There's no giant robots in it, so don't worry about that. Magic hands, I'll make them disappear. But, Michael Bay did this movie. I haven't seen it yet. I might see it. I don't know. It looks like it's funny, though. I mean, you got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yep.
We're, if you know us before, we're kind of into wrestling, so... Also, Mark Wahlberg, he's actually pretty funny in comedies, so I'm excited to see that. But, what movie are you excited to see? I mean, there's a lot of them.
I have been looking forward to The Man of Steel.
There we go, The Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I want to see that one. I've been dying for years and years and eons and eons. That purposely sounded pathetic. For a good Superman movie. And I hope to God this is it. It looks great.
Yeah.
The trailers are awesome, but, good trailers sometimes lead to bad movies.
Yeah.
So,
It's very possible.
The latest trailer that just came out like about a week ago now, I thought was really good. I mean, you saw a lot more of the Superman side of things.
Michael Shannon is just badass as always.
Oh, yeah.
He's a crazy son of a bitch.
He's the guy who's playing General Zod, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He was awesome at Boardwalk Empire, by the way, being the kind of the crazy uber Bible
also a good movie that
FBI
only
guy.
5 people saw. Take Shelter. Netflix. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I think someone was telling me about that.
It's a good movie. Take Shelter.
I'll look it up. Yeah, movie that you want to see. What I know you're kind of it's hit or miss, but
Movies are kind of that thing where if I see it, I see it. If I don't, I wait until later to see it. But for me, Man of Steel is definitely one of the ones that I think I'd go out and see it. I mean, even if I don't have any... I mean, usually for me, the theater experience is a lot better with company. But, I mean, Man of Steel, I'll probably... If I have nobody to come along with me, I'll probably just go see it by myself, whatever. Elysium looks interesting. I don't know... I mean, Matt Damon's kind of had a hit-and-miss career, too, with his movies. And I've already kind of... I mean, I saw Oblivion, and I thought that's probably one of the better, if not the best... sci-fi movie that come out this year, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
okay. Elysium, does look cool. I mean, based off a pretty popular book.
Yeah,
I've known about it. I've never read it. I'm not the biggest in the books. I do know how to read. Just FYI, I can read. I are good at reading.
Yes.
I is good.
I is good. Oh my, it is good. And that was almost sexual. Yeah. So yeah, Man of Steel. Iron Man.
There's another movie coming out. Oh,
yeah.
geez, what is it called? Oh, yeah, Star Trek Into Darkness.
I was just gonna say, Star Trek Into Darkness. Like we discussed, I'm excited to see Star Trek. I like it. I have some friends that have been kind of on the edge or on the cliff side of how they think of J.J. Abrams doing it. They think he's going a little more kind of action, but Star Trek needed something to blow it back out of the water, because it really was slowly sinking. After the failure of Enterprise, which was the last series on it, and that was the last thing of Star Trek, really, next to Star Trek Nemesis, which was really not all that great either.
Had Bane in it. Bane played Shinzon. No, he did.
Yeah, no,
People don't realize that was Bane playing Shinzon.
Yes, a younger Bane was playing Shinzon.
I didn't have a big problem with it. I just think a lot of people hated what happened to Data at the end of it, and I think a lot of people thought that the captain had a lot more involvement in some of the more dangerous missions than he should have. I think
that's where you get to the Uber Trekkies.
He's not supposed to go on away missions.
Starfleet. Derp number 2478 says that Starfleet captains are not supposed to go on away missions. Bloody nerdy blah.
But it was obviously take two in action. It was obviously put in place after Kirk died, because Kirk always went on away missions. So
Kirk did, but even though that doesn't really make sense either.
I'm talking about Captain.
But yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Maybe you were talking about Peter Kirk. I don't know.
Peter Kirk? That's like his retarded brother or something? Or messed up brother?
Nephew.
Right.
his car salesman brother.
Okay. Mentally challenged brother. I said the R word. I apologize.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's my feelings on that.
Yeah. J.J. Abrams probably has a pretty good handle on the Star Trek series, even if it is a little bit more action-based in some of these sequences.
Yeah. Well, I've liked it. I'm excited, though, to see that. Yeah, I'd say, Iron Man 3, Star Trek Into Darkness, Man of Steel, Elysium, also Pacific Rim looks pretty cool. I know, like, in certain areas, like in Japan, giant robots are always a thing. But really over here, not as much. Transformers was really kind of the thing that really got it going over here.
Yeah.
Now talking about Michael Bay again. But with, like, Pacific Rim, I apologize, off the top of my head, I forgot. Who's directing Pacific Rim again? I'll look it up. I'll say whatever, but in the description of this video, because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's not. That was a joke.
Okay. I can't picture
very bad joke.
I'm picturing him on the set of a movie about giant robots.
Now I just want to take a moment with you personally, face to face here, okay? This is now you know for sure that he doesn't really know movies as well as other people do, because he believed that for a second, and he did for a few seconds. And don't kill me, please. I like to life. I like to life a lot. Okay. Anyway, I'm kind of an ass, but yeah. No, Pacific Rim looks kind of cool. It looks like what I've seen of the trailers. The effects look good. And those trailers came a while ago. It looked pretty well polished then. So I don't know. It should be interesting. It's since the trailer doesn't show a lot of kind of really the story, it kind of gives me the vibe of like the freaking Battleship movie. That we don't want to really get into that.
Well,
that movie.
You know what I kind of thought when I watched it, it felt kind of like a Godzilla movie. To be honest.
What, Pacific Rim?
Pacific Rim, because you have these giant alien monsters that are wrecking shit, and then you've got people in giant robots fighting shit. It feels like the American take on sort of a Japanese movie involving both giant robots and giant monsters.
Well,
or like a fucking Power Rangers movie, kind of in a sense.
Not with the shitty samurai cyber.
Not with the guys in tights or anything like that. No, none of that. Okay.
No, I get where you're coming from. Yes, Godzilla. It's true. That's where they're basing off of, because Pacific Rim's like it's a I forget it's a I think there's a comic book series of it. And that they're basing it off of that. But yeah, no, that looks cool too. I think I might be missing some. I can't. What other movie?
No Love for the Wolverine.
Oh yeah, Wolverine. Sorry, it's farther down the road. That's why I forgot about it, because it's kind of on the tail.
I thought it was summer, wasn't it?
It's in August.
Oh, sorry.
But that's still summer.
I'm
it's still
sorry.
summer. I think it's August.
I surrender 1,000 apologies, and I beg for forgiveness.
What are we talking about?
We are talking. It's Marvel comic books.
Okay.
It's the guy. He has those things.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I just said I have not heard a thing about this new Wolverine movie.
Yeah, I know.
Little French poodles and the fat women that love him. Your thoughts?
No. Maybe. Anyway, there's that death thing again from his face. Yeah, Wolverine, that new one looks pretty cool. I mean, they're kind of taking it based off when he goes to like Japan and goes through all his stuff there. That might be pretty cool. I'm kind
A lot of people have complained that the trailer looks a lot like Batman Begins, but let's just watch the damn movie first before we.
Yeah,
It's not like Nolan's a bad director either, really. So.
Yeah, he's not for the Batman. What was I going to say? With I lost my train of thought. Apparently, that's not obvious. But with Wolverine, yeah, no. I think it'll be interesting. Like as trailers, funny thing, trailers can sometimes show you that the movie, might look good in the trailer, but then you see the movie and the movie's bad, or vice versa. The trailer's terrible, but the movie's actually good. It's hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes it's both. But I think
making trailers itself has basically become an art form.
Oh yeah, because
you can take a crappy 2-hour movie and make an awesome 2-minute trailer.
Right. Yeah. And that's why everybody was worried about Man of Steel at first, but then they came out with the more like here's more Superman stuff.
I'm beginning to think that it's the real deal.
I think so. I think it'll be our first really good.
I actually
Superman
liked Watchmen, the movie adaptation.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people that hated it. I loved it, and I read the graphic. Well, it's a comic. It's trade paperback.
Yes.
Before I saw the movie,
the ending they changed.
I read it many years ago.
They changed the ending in the movie, and that's why people didn't like the movie a lot.
I thought it actually worked better.
Sorry,
Alan Moore.
No, on screen, I thought too the same thing, that Watchmen worked better in the movie with the way they did the ending. A lot of people say they just copped out to Hollywood.
I say that because the same guy that directed that's directing The Man of Steel.
Yep.
Yeah. And I like that. I like 300. I like Dawn of the Dead. I think these were all good movies. And of course, Christopher Nolan is producing it.
Yep. But yeah,
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good movie. I think a lot of these movies this year are going to be pretty strong. I think I'm going to like them. They're going to be pretty awesome. But so I guess that's what we're thinking about our summer movie action. But excited to see. I think we're all pretty in agreement. I think we really want to see Man of Steel. I think that's the one that's winning out at all of us, really, because it's the. Are we going to actually get our good Superman movie now? Are we going to have it? I think it is. I think it's going to be good.
What do you mean? Superman 3 was awesome.
Anyway, thank you for watching We Three Geeks. But yeah, summer movies.
Clark Kent, Superman. Clark Kent. Sorry.
This has been Clark Kent, or a.k.a. Anthony Gerard. This has been Cody Meyer.
Yes.
My name's Terrence Jensen. Remember, like and subscribe if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel because we love you for that. So much love there in that area. And also leave a comment down below because we want to know what you're thinking. All right? So do that. And I guess that's it. Out.